Dog, we gotta stay focused, bro. Oh, we gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, man. I've seen so many people. It's literally not even the second week fully of 2026, and I've seen so many people going back to their own habits. You know what I'm saying? People going back to the hookah lounges, people going back to the clubs, people not going to the gym, right? And you said that you was going to do all these things in the beginning of the year. This is my year that I'm going to work on this, this, and this. And then the time comes, and now you're not even working on those goals. Now you don't feel as encouraged. Now you feel like, okay, well, next year will be my year. Now you feel like, I have time to waste until I can actually go and hit that goal. And here's the thing, man. That's not how you achieve a goal. That's not how you get to where you need to get to. Many people are literally sacrificing every single day to become successful, for them to get to their next level, for them to make the next paycheck that they need to make to pay rent, that they need to make to feed their kids, to do certain things that require sacrifice. And you're saying, well, at least I have the time for it, so I'll just do it whenever I get to it. You're not focused. You're not in the place where you want to be at, and you're not focused. How does that make sense? You're in a place where you think everything is kind of just going to go with the flow. Everything is just very simple. Everything is going to be hand-fed to you, that you don't want to put yourself in a situation that can actually change your life. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh, okay, I'm done dealing with these people. I'm done dealing with this person. And then you go back and you're still dealing with them. You say, whenever I go into this new season of my life, I'm going to drop these certain things and these certain habits. And yet you're still doing those certain habits. You're still going to those certain places. You're still interacting with those same certain people, but you say you want change. You're not focused. You forgot the why. You forgot the what. You forgot how. Why do I want to do this? What do I want it to do for me, or what do I need to do? And how can I make that happen? You forgot those things. You know what I'm saying? Why do I want to lose weight in 2026? What do I need to do to be able to lose weight? And what do I want it to do for me? It's going to increase my health. And how am I going to make that happen? Right? These are things that you have to think about for every category that you're trying to do in your life. I created a vision board last year. And last year, I wanted it to be my year of change. So I said, in these categories, I have my why, what, and how of how I'm going to accomplish personal, how I'm going to do it for trading, how I'm going to do it for business, how I'm going to do it for content, how I'm going to do it for real estate. Like, you have to break these things up into different categories to say, this is what I'm working on. This is my goal. This is what I want to accomplish. And yet, you're still saying, well, eventually I'll get to it. I don't really feel like it today. You think greats feel like doing anything? Do you ever feel like greats ever get to a point where they're like, maybe I don't need to do anything, and they still do? You see LeBron still training, still running, still healing his body, even at his age. Even though he could just retire and be called one of the GOATs, or, that he's beaten certain records, and he could be like, you know what, I've done enough. But yet he's still going after it, still doing things that he needs to do for him to be the best. And yet you aren't where you want to be at, and you're like, oh, I don't really feel like it today. I think I'm just going to stay the same today. I'm just going to stay mediocre. I'm just going to stay in the same place that I'm going to be in, because I'm okay with that, because it's comfortable, right? How does that work for you? Like, I don't understand it. I can't meet people who, quote unquote, want to be better, but do the same old habits. You got to change something. And I'm telling you now, the reason that you are okay with fluctuating and being all over the place is because you aren't focused. You have too much time to be, wasting it. And some of you are going to say, well, I don't have enough time actually in the day because I'm doing this, this, and this, and this. But yet you still find time to do your extracurricular things. Yet you still find time to have a little bit of fun. You still find time to be able to go smoke a little bit. You still find time to go drink that drink a little bit, right? So what are you waiting on? And some of you are also going to say, well, that's my downtime. That's the time I can actually rest because I'm doing so much. I get that. I think everybody does need a little bit of downtime. But if you feel like you have no time Where is all your time going to? And why is it not managed a little bit better? You're spending all that time with a girl. You're spending all that time with that dude. You're spending all that time with, these certain group of people, right? These people that you think are going to be forever. Man, I'm telling you now, bro. People come and they go. People come and go. You meet people. You interact with them. You have a good conversation. You do a lot of things. It's really cool. And then sometimes you have that last conversation with them. And you just got to move on. Friendships end. Relationships end. People pass, right? People come and go. So when you're sitting there and you're like, man, I just really want to give so much attention and so much effort and so much value into this person. Think about how long will they actually be in your life before you sit there and try to invest into them. There's nothing wrong with being cool with somebody. Nothing wrong with being who God has called you to be in that moment for that person. But the thing is, not everybody lasts forever. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. Like, people have to put themselves in a position where if you want change, you will do it consistently. Simple. And I don't like being around people that like to complain, that like to argue, that are small-minded, because those people start to rub off on you. You hang around bums, those people eventually want you to become a bum with them because they don't want to level up with you. They think it's too hard to do the certain things that you're doing, so they stay where they're at. And those people you just got to distance from. I can't be around you like you want me to because I'm leveling up. Because I don't have the time to be sitting around wasting time. Because I need to make more money to live the life I want to live. I don't want to be simple and like everybody else. So there has to be a change. And if that's the people around you, if that's the environment around you, you need to change that environment for you to get the results that you want to get. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just making this video, y'all, because a lot of people are going into 2026. They're like, you know what? I can't wait to start this one thing or start these couple things. And now they're already falling back into old habits. And if that's you, you need to get back on track. And you need to get back understanding your why, your what, and your how for you to actually become successful, for you to actually overcome whatever it is that you're going through, man. So that being said, appreciate y'all for making it this far, man. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, comment what you guys think, and like the video, because I always appreciate y'all's support, man. But that being said, I will catch y'all in the next video, man. Take care.